Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. As soon as Bandh begins in Karbi Anglong district in Assam, all oil pumps in Manipur shut down. The news in detail. As soon as the 1000-hour Bandh has begun in Assam's Karbi Anglong district, demanding autonomous state in two hill districts there, where 6th schedule is in force, all the oil pumps in Manipur have closed down. Most of the pumps opened for some time in the morning and then closed down. It seems the authority concerned has not inquired why the oil pumps have closed down. At the same time, as soon as the news of the 1000-hour Bandh in Assam's Karbi Anglong areas, which began this morning, was heard, a large number of vehicles started making a long queue in front of the oil pumps. A team of ISTV News today found many oil pumps closed with no petrol signs put up at the pumps. When tried to contact any one of the management of the oil pumps, no one was available. However, the PCTC at Kuyathong was found opened with a long queue of vehicles waiting for making panic purchase. Some of the people at the queue expressed their opinions on the situation.
No, koi Manipur ki je phangro hai ga di mai am to hupsan na bi je sai si da akoi ju ho da si da ya ho dra ga de yang ma har khar la ga di black da kai da pang ta tha dong ra ida na akoi ju de da he da ga daw ri khitang ha phau ge na daw ri
hoi Manipur yang bisa da bini Manipur ke
panic buying ki mo je daw
adi laite ai thodok pa adu ki thodok pa laite kan ban kyam kui tau ne ge masi government ki policy da khitang asoi ba khale am ko ta ju khale masi tasena panic buying ki thodok pa duma issue di tholoi da bane prajada
panic buying se praja sin war si ma ta ta ta
wa pai bu akoi yam na wa re line ahing tum na pam mawang da le pa masi tasena praja ki dong ta yam na khudong cha da ba mo hele.
Meanwhile, normal life remains paralyzed in Karbi Anglong district following the 1000-hour Bandh after it came into force today morning. Vehicles are off the roads, shops and markets are refusing to open under the impact of the Bandh called by the Joint Action Committee for Autonomous State. Hours before the Bandh call, the district authorities said that they would ensure free movement of all vehicles. They said that the Nagaland and Manipur bound vehicles would be provided armed escorts on the National Highway number 29. National Highway 29 from Numali Garh is the only lifeline for Nagaland and Manipur. Apart from Karbi Anglong and Dima Hasao, the Bandh is likely to cripple normal life in Nagaland and Dima Hasao. JACAS called the 1000-hour Bandh to press for resumption of talks with the centre on the issue of creating an autonomous state encompassing the two 6th schedule hill districts and introduction of a bill in Parliament for creation of the autonomous state in the winter session. A crucial meeting of the All Political Party Committee to discuss the issue of ILP with Chief Minister O. Ibobi in the chair held today has reportedly resolved to seek opinions from legal and constitutional experts. Apart from the Chief Minister, convener of the committee MLA R.K. Anand, MLA N. Biren, MLA Dr. N.G. Bijoy and representatives of other political parties attended the meeting. The meeting started at about 9 a.m. and continued till about 11 a.m. After a thorough discussion, the meeting decided to consult legal experts who have worked up to the level of the Supreme Court to find possible ways, R.K. Anand told the ISTV News. It was also resolved to send a team to Meghalaya and Himachal Pradesh to learn what kind of system is implemented there. On the other hand, Chief Minister O. Ibobi has told media persons that the government is taking the issue of ILP seriously. However, it will take some time in trying to make a law of the state's own. Before the State Assembly adopts a resolution on the proposed law, as obtaining the governor's assent is necessary, consulting constitutional experts first is also needed. For this, the President of India and other concerned authorities will have to be consulted. Today's meeting has decided to send selected experts of the All Political Parties Committee to Himachal Pradesh and Meghalaya, where similar laws are implemented to protect the indigenous people of the two states, the Chief Minister said.
State attention leader who's then Madu Yenga, then a state assembly to put up Madu no inject with exit they makan the constitutional expert lawyers eminent lawyers in the Muhida Tanaraga Muibu betting to Smina Tauga Tauda de Koina Hatu Governor Karina Peter Batara status of what seriously Yarung Tuna Yarung
In today's national and international news, the central government today revealed the names of 3 people who have black money stashed abroad in its affidavit to the Supreme Court. Pradeep Burman, former executive director of Dabur Group, Pankaj Chimanlal Lodhia, a Rajkot-based bullion trader, and Radha S. Timbola, a Goa-based miner, feature in the centre's much-awaited list of black money account holders. The 3 businessmen have been charged under various sections of the Income Tax Act and Money Laundering Act. Centre in its affidavit told the Supreme Court that it would not be able to reveal all names unless they are prosecuted in any court of law. The Supreme Court hearing in the case will take place tomorrow. Apparently, there are 138 people on Centre's list of people who have black money stashed away in foreign banks. As National Security Advisor NSA Ajit Doval takes a first-hand look at West Bengal's terror links, the spotlight will be on Mamata Banerjee. The blunt truth is that the Chief Minister's own party is heavily compromised by some of her strong minority support base, with some of them alleged to have links with the fundamentalist Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen Bangladesh (JMB), which has been waging a violent campaign against the pro-India Awami League government of Sheikh Hasina. The Burdwan blast of 2nd October showed that the JIB was up to no good and possibly planning a series of terror attacks in Bangladesh using places in West Bengal as base. The blast happened on the premises that allegedly housed a Trinamool office. The West Bengal Police's initial reluctance to cooperate with the central investigating agencies only made it appear that the state authorities had something to hide. These are issues Doval will have to handle gingerly as he meets the Chief Minister, especially given the confrontationist attitude of the state government to the Modi-led government at the centre. As BJP's Maharashtra Legislative Party is scheduled to meet tomorrow to formally elect the next Chief Minister of the state, it seems Shiv Sena may be readying itself to drop its unwarranted conditions if it wishes to participate in the BJP-led government that will take oath of office on 30 October. Shiv Sena has not only credited BJP's performance in the state elections to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and BJP President Amit Shah, but has also indicated that the Shiv Sena will support the party that will lead Maharashtra as well as the person who BJP will pick as Chief Minister of the state. Coastal districts of Gujarat would receive isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall from October 30 as Cyclone Nilufer would intensify further into a severe cyclonic storm during the next 24 hours, India Meteorological Department IMD today said. The cyclonic storm Nilufer over west central and adjoining southwest Arabian Sea moved slightly northwards and lay centered at 17:30 hours today, about 1,240 kilometers southwest of Nalia, Gujarat, 1,300 kilometers southwest of Karachi in Pakistan, and 900 kilometers east-southeast of Salalah, Oman, an IMD statement said. It would intensify further into a severe cyclonic storm during the next 24 hours, and it would move initially north-northwestwards during the next 48 hours and then recurve northeastwards, reaching North Gujarat and adjoining Pakistan coast by October 31 morning. Highlighting the growing closeness in their ties and the strategic nature of their relationship, Vietnam Prime Minister Nguyen Tan Dung begins his 2-day state visit to India today, the third high-level exchange between the two countries in 2 months. Prime Minister Dung begins his India visit by touching down at Bodh Gaya in Bihar and is accompanied by a 50-member business delegation, with economic engagement being top on the agenda of bilateral talks. Official engagements for Dung will begin tomorrow. He will hold talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Hyderabad House, which would be followed by signing of agreements. The agreements are likely to include one on sister city ties between Ho Chi Minh City and Mumbai, and another one on Bank of India set to open its first branch in Ho Chi Minh City. Debate over the controversial sections of the 2008 constitution that bar Daw Aung San Suu Kyi from the presidency and give the military a veto over reform looks set to intensify after the committee set up to review the constitution reported to Pluto last week. A member of committee who asked not to be named said 100 MPs had registered to discuss the report, which was submitted on October 22. Parliament will decide on each section through a vote, and the committee will write a bill based on the results. This will then be submitted and voted on again, he said. The two thorniest problems relate to sections 59 and 436, which govern eligibility for the presidency and changing the constitution. Amendments require a 75% majority vote in Parliament, in which the military is guaranteed 25% of the seats and therefore veto powers. The National League for Democracy and its leader Daw Aung San Suu Kyi have called for the abolition of Section 59, which states that no citizen married to a foreigner or with children who are foreign citizens, as Daw Aung San Suu Kyi, is eligible to be president. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. As soon as Bandh begins in Karbi Anglong district in Assam, all oil pumps in Manipur shut down. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, please keep watching.